Okay. Guess we'll go in this room first. Oh, wow. What a room. Oh, I like the blue. I've always been one for like a real strong blue color. What is this?
A spare key.
To the boathouse.
Yes!
Told you.
Perfect. Okay, we know it says the boathouse. Great. Thank you. What is this? Letter.
Dad.
She wrote to him.
But he wasn't here anymore. He chose not to be with her.
I don't know why she's so angry about that. It's like she's taking it personally. Dear Daddy, people say you are not coming home, but I do not believe them. Mom says we have to accept it that you are gone. But every day she is on the cliff looking for you. I have to put Tig on watch. He watches the shore while I am with Miss Jessup, so we do not miss you. Tig and I watch for you every day and every night. I do not know why you had to leave. I am afraid you left because of me. Mom says it ain't so, but I think it was me. If you come home, I will be the bestest girl in the world. Mom pretends she is happy, but I know she is sad for you. Please come home, Daddy. I could read to you and I could show you all the things I have found on our island. Tig and I will be waiting on the shore, Daddy. I miss you very much. Love, Pixie. That's like the sweetest and saddest thing. Oh my gosh.
That's her parents?
The wedding.
But she wasn't even born yet.
That's how she must have imagined it.
That, or she heard tales, or, you know, you never know. She might have seen a drawing or a picture or something. Backgammon. It's been forever since I played that. I like it. Haven't played it in forever, though. Let's see. Gotcha. The key to the attic is in the boathouse. Must be right. We'll know soon enough. Pixie lit up her world. She must have... Wait. Oh, she must have. She loved her grandchild. I know this much. Pixie was a brave one, clinging to the whisper of words never spoken. Nora never had a wedding like this. Choosing a life with him was the beginning of something new, but it wasn't a fairy tale. To think you love someone who doesn't love you back. I'm glad she was surrounded by so many that cherished her. This girl was fearless. It's pretty dang sweet. Ooh, a ledger.
Cordelia was in charge, obviously.
What does that say? Agricultural ledger? You can't read it. It's all from like 1820. A lot of the same names though. We have Tom, or is that Thomas? Yeah, Thomas Brown, Callum Compton. Does that say Josh? Date? Account, maybe? That's a lot. I'm not sure what this word is, but I'm pretty sure that that says Josh. Interesting. Okay. Ah, what's this?
Is this a code?
6 figures. Must be.
Okay, so we found a code for something. I don't know what that is for yet. Oh, we got a book. Grimm's
Children's
Fairy
books.
Tales. Oh, is that it? I like the book cover, though. I like that a lot. Okay. Oh, the safe. That makes sense.
She wrote to Pixie.
I'm telling you, Cordelia knows more than she lets on.
About the father? Or what? My sweet tea. It is with great sorrow. It's crossed out. I write this letter with a heavy, troubled heart. The words do not come easily, but nonetheless I must speak. It is time for you to know, understand, to see, to know. I wish you to learn the truth behind the unfortunate disappearance of your father. Know that what happened plagues me greatly, and that I will always regret what I How does one tell their granddaughter that her father will never come back? And that she needs to stop looking? So she definitely knows what happened to him. And she had a hand in it too.
Is this?
About the smuggling, yes.
No way.
Yeah,
Cordelia was
whiskey.
involved?
Yup, product. Whiskey. Captain. Look! Look. Josh and Callum Compton. Henry Little. John Bennett. Looks like Jamal, maybe? Turner? David, Wright. There's another Josh and Callum Compton. Josh and Callum Compton. There's a lot of them on there. There's an Elizabeth. And then just Callum Compton. So maybe, of course, Josh and Callum were definitely working together. And then maybe Callum just kind of went off on his own. Because Josh is not here on the last couple. Interesting. The disappearance of your father. What did she know? What secret did she not tell? Here's a wild side of Cordelia Crown. What fire must have burned inside of her? Was she afraid? Or would she have stopped at nothing? Did anyone know any about her smuggling business? Her husband? Josh? All good questions. Alright, well I think that's it in there. Okay.
That was definitely Cordelia's den. She confuses me. What she wrote in her journal? She seemed so vulnerable, like she was struggling.
With her conscience, if she ever had one.
Let's just figure out what Cordelia Crown was all about, yeah?
Well, it's a woman who had many secrets. Alright, I cannot go that way, so upstairs we go. Okay. Oh, here we go again.
Riley, stop.
What?
Look.
Don't scare me like that, Josh. I seen that it was footprints.
Captain braved the dark waters of the seven seas.
She's pregnant.
Oh, what's that?
That's the baby,
What is she doing in there?
fluttering around like a pixie.
She's putting up a fight, that's what. She's fighting off sea monsters in there.
Yup.
I don't have sea monsters in there.
Our girl's braving the deep, dark waters.
You don't know it's a girl?
I do too. Fierce as a tiger, Captain Pixie will sail the seven seas. Swoosh! She'll brave storms, slay sea
Nora.
monsters.
You idiot. Oh no. Mother, quick, the window.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm her father. How?
It can't be true.
How?
I'm the bastard that abandoned them?
It's not true. It can't be. And I'm going to prove it.
Okay, first of all, nailed that right on the dang head. I already figured that out. Second of all, you didn't abandon them. You were obviously killed. I don't know if it was an accident or if it was even intentional. It might not have been, or maybe it was. Who knows? Obviously, Cordelia did not like you messing around with her daughter very much. I mean, here she is pregnant and you still have to climb up the dang window. I mean, good lord.
What did she want with this?
A skull that is not going to prove anything.
No, but it's fascinating. Like an exploration of life. Or death.
Okay.
She wanted nothing more than a home for the three of us. I was building her a house. Linden Breeze on Big Rogue.
Home is wherever I'm with you. Alright, let's look at our journal. Okay. Yep. I can see why she loved it so much out there. Though it's spring now, I can see these lands covered with a veil of snow. A veil of snow. I can picture mud-caked boots kicked off in the entrance hall, and I can see the cliffs shelter these shores from destructive winds. She wasn't afraid to believe, though. I shudder to think how she will never find the happiness she thought she was getting. I admire her strength, her faith. I mean, it's so pitiful because, like, here she is. She obviously loved him. Her mother clearly does not approve, but of course she's pregnant. She has Pixie. But then this man that she loves dearly just freaking disappears without anything. Like, I'm sure that she probably had a few, you know, inklings as to foul play was involved. I mean, come on.
Her journal. Let's see what she wrote about you.
Shall we? Alright, October the 15th, 1820. Autumn's finally here again. This may be my favorite time of year. I can dance for hours in that earthy, sweet wind, twirling the brown and red leaves all around me. Mother won't have it, of course, but life on the islands is like a dream. So many wondrous things to discover. The endless treasures on the beach, the sight of painted ships making shore, the sun rising from beneath the waves in the early hours of the morning. Things I only knew from my storybooks. This place is so different from the mainland. This place I can truly call home. Speaking of home, our house on the beach is nearly done. Josh really has worked hard and long hours. Pretty soon he won't have to climb through my bedroom window anymore, which will be a relief. I don't know how much longer we can fool Mother. She's rarely fooled by anything, so she must know. I'm amazed she's not cast him back out the same window. I'm sure she'd love to. Just a few more weeks, then we can head off and really begin the rest of our lives together. Nora. It's so sad. Like, it's honestly breaking my heart a little bit.
That was Nora's. She loved every little thing about the rogues. She'd be out on the beach looking for unusual shells, or rocks in bright colors.
A field guide to shells along the beaches, the northern lands, with illustrations and descriptions for identifying the 500 seashells. By Professor David Young. Oh, me.
I made this.
Well,
I
you
made
were
this for my
talented.
daughter.
Oh. This is the promise he made to them. Josh would never have backed down. He wanted to be her father. They stood strong, though Cordelia did not approve. She moved in a new direction. She left her mother and became who she wanted to be. I like to believe that's what I did, that I stepped into my truth. Sometimes that's all that you can do. Wow. And we can't go that way, can we? Nope. Alright, well.
This room alone tells me you loved them.
Yes.
You didn't abandon them. You could never.
There was no way. More memories?
Another vision.
What if I don't like what I see?
She has the baby? Yep.
The rogues are no place for a child. You have to think of her.
I only think of her. And this is where she belongs. The rogues are her home.
Why? Because of that boy.
That boy is my husband.
Enough. I'm your mother, and I say we are going back to the mainland. Beatrice is my grandchild, and she will have a proper education. You will do as I say.
Now, why would I do that?
Beatrice is Pixie.
Beatrice.
Oh my god.
What?
That's it. That's why you're still here.
Because of my daughter.
We have to go tell her.
But she
You
doesn't
are her
even
father.
remember. She said she didn't even remember most of the names. I am so confused. How did they make that correlation? Beatrix is Pixie? But she would... I'm lost. I'm a little lost right now. Beatrice. Never mind. I'm got it. Never mind. It came to me. Okay, so how's we get down there? Can we go this way?
Josh, look!
Oh,
That's her.
crap.
Come on, we need to find her.
I think she went down to the beach.
Dang, you fast.
Did you see her?
Yes.
She went down the stairs.
I seen.
There she is.
I am so nervous yet excited. I'm just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? The humming is beautiful. I like that a lot. Hello?
Beatrice? We need to talk to you.
You mean you and that ghost of yours?
Yeah.
My ghost has news for you. Remember what you told us on the beach? I know why you keep going round in circles. You can speak now, Josh.
Josh? Your ghost is called Josh?
Pixie.
Oh my god. Dad?
Yes. It is me. I'm your dad.
Was I nothing to you?
You were everything.
Then what did I do to make you leave?
You didn't do anything, honey. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was standing outside, trying to look in and see you, wishing I could be there with you, willing you to see me standing there.
Why couldn't I see you? Not even after I lived. You could have come find me. Why did you give up?
I lost my heart, and soon I started to lose my mind, until there was nothing left.
I've been looking for you.
I know.
I couldn't find you.
You have. You have found me.
I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to you.
Nothing ever really ends. We both know that.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
Oh. My heart is so happy.
I don't understand. Why didn't you go with her? We were wrong.
It's not about my daughter.
Do you remember what she said back at White Sand? That her father used to go up to Archie's to talk.
You think that was me?
You're her father, aren't you?
Right. You want to go to Archie's attic? I disagree. We need to get to the Dark Rogue. Find Callum.
We can go after.
The tide is pulling back. We'll be stranded if we don't leave now.
But the attic... I really feel we need to see it.
We have to go now, or it'll be too late.
No.
No, I'm gonna dig around at Archie's.
You didn't make mad all that you didn't want to. I just disagree. Alright. I want to go over here and I want to see the key for the boathouse thing. This is interesting because there's two different scenarios. We could have gone to Archie, of course, and we could have...
I know you feel I'm going against you, but I'm
Yep.
not, I promise.
Whatever.
There will be answers up there. I know it.
I think so. Interesting. Okay.
What is this for?
It's an altar. For the fairies.
Oh.
Many believe they protected us when we had to go into the marshes, and that after death we could join them.
Fascinating. Like all of us, he must have been searching for answers. Did he find them with the fairies? Did they tell him it was going to be okay?
Archie.
Place of residence, small residence on Little Road, provided by Crown family. Let's see. Nature of offense committed, conviction, drunk and disorderly, banished from the establishment, which we already read all of that. Is no longer permitted on the premises should the perpetrator attempt to purchase liquor or any other alcoholic substance on the premises of the registered club. The authorities will be advised in order that the law may be enforced. Okay, so nothing new that way. We kind of already knew. It says, Archie, you should not have done the... Or wait, you should have done the right thing. What did you do? Do you think he got out of hand, like he needed his booze?
He drank a lot.
But if they cut him off, I mean, he could have gotten violent. Like, there's a lot of bottles, good gracious.
Oh, what's this?
A shitload of money. Or at least it was back in the day.
Interesting. Why didn't he spend the money? Liquor wasn't cheap to come by, and I know he wanted his whiskey above all else. Did he live the life of a hermit? If so, why? Archie wasn't meant for a life of solitude. What did he do?
Is that about me?
What is this? This is ridiculous. Mermaids?
Oh boy. Alright, December 17th, 1820. On the night of the 16th of November, Josh Compton disappeared without a trace, leaving Nora Crown devastated. Sailors confirmed that they saw sirens drag Compton beneath the dark waves near Villain's Rock. But Constable Wilford and Sprouse suspect he was murdered by the Dark Road Smugglers gang. Or did Compton, as Miss Cordelia Crown states, abandon his wife and unborn child for another lover on the mainland? Number 1, drowned by luring sirens. Number 2, murdered by dark road demons. Or number 3, devastating desertion of Nora Crown. He did not he was literally born and raised on the island. Why would he leave the freaking island, all that he's ever known, to go be with someone on the mainland? Like, that just doesn't even make sense. Says Archie's attic. They knew about his disappearance. Somebody must have seen something. Somebody must know something. We may never get the truth, but I want to find at least a tolerable answer. Agreed. I guess that was pretty much it. I mean, we did find some other info.
Got into Archie's.
Yes.
I got my way? Are you mad at me?
Maybe.
I don't really care. Glad we know about Archie.
I'm glad we have a clearer picture of Archie now. But I expected to find more about... No! My
No.
boat!
What?
I hate to say I told you so.
Oh,
But you're doing it anyway.
sorry.
Now what do we do?
I'll have to go across the causeway.
On foot?
On foot.
How? Where?
Calm down. Go back to the beach. Find the lighthouse.
We can go across to the lighthouse now? Wait, what? I'm okay with this. Like, I honestly am. I want to know all of the
See
dirt
that
on
lighthouse?
everyone.
Is there a path?
Yes. Stay close.
Stay close. Close to what?
So, let's talk about what we found at Archie's.
Okay. The fairies. No. Yep.
Archie really
Yep.
believed in fairies. Did he make offerings to them?
Flowers, fruit, coloured ribbons, stuff like that. To keep us safe. In life and in death. Haven't walked here in ages. It's beautiful in its own way.
It's got its own special magic. Did you use this causeway often?
Everybody did.
Why?
To go sell our homemade whiskey at the Black Bell.
We know what the black bell is. We can't see what's the black
Sounds
bell.
ominous.
You'll see.
How far is it?
Far. You should have listened to me.
Oh, quit.
I'm allowed to do things my own way.
Quit whining. We got some good info. My goodness. Chill out. But I am gonna pick up the pace a little.
So ghostly out here.
Yeah, it
What
kind of
happens
is.
when the waves come back?
They take back what they feel is theirs.
Many died?
If you get out on the flats and get sucked in the mud,
You die.
This almost kind of reminds me of, is it The Woman in Black? Where they had that road and it could get, the water could easily just wipe right over it. And it had all that marsh off to the side. I think that, yeah, that's exactly what this reminds me of. It's very boggy.
and there it is,
The Dark Rogue.
and the Black Bell.
Sounds like you've just come home.
My brother brought me off, and it was warm. Free food on the table.
Hang on. Your brother?
Yeah, Callum was my brother.
Why didn't you say so?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, we had a treehouse where we'd sleep.
We have to find this treehouse.
I mean, we've already connected all the dots. If you would just read what I read, I mean, we already kind of knew that. Oh, me. Alright. I'm gonna check. Oh, what is this? Wait, hold on. What is this? Is there anything here, or did I just come this way for no reason? Still gonna check it out anyways. I don't see anything though. Okay. I was like, ooh, secret. Alright, the Black Bell. Oh, we're about to enter another memory here. Oh, she have the baby? Oh, she does.
Archie, please. I have to know.
You shouldn't be here, Miss Nora.
Please, I can't live like this. You have to tell me the truth.
Nora, you're making a scene.
Look at her. He wouldn't leave. Not his daughter. Not me. My mother. Constable Sprouse. They're wrong. He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
Hush now. Josh left. He left for the mainland, and that's that.
Lies.
How could you
They're
say
all
that?
covering it up.
You're his brother. You know him better than anyone.
He's gone, Nora. Josh is gone.
Then bring me to him. Let him see her. At least let him see his daughter.
I'm sorry, Nora. He made his choice.
He's gone then. He's really gone.
He's really gone.
Your papa's gone, baby girl.
Miss Nora, I'm so sorry.
You did. You actually did leave them.
No, we did not.
Why?
I didn't do anything.
What do you want from me?
She's getting so
Can't
upset.
trust you, can I?
Yes, you
You're going to
can.
have to, because there's nobody else here.
Okay. Maybe I'm just choosing the wrong prompts here because I don't I don't feel the same way she does. Okay.
Black Bell.
The bell will ruin a man. That was like the local proverb.
1789. Oh, I can ring it. Okay. And take a sketch. Alright, let's check out our journal. The black bell, I wonder, for whom does the bell really toll? Alright. Oh, whoa, hello. The waves.
So, Diary, I need to tell you something. Just shut up! I don't have anything left to say to you. I'm talking to my diary now. No. There's no excuses. You left your child. You left her. Before she was born, you took off. You never saw her. That is the worst. I never liked you, but now I can't stand you. I want to punch you so badly. Leave! Get out! Stop talking to me!
Margot understood the kind of man you were.
Right then. I'll leave you to it.
I don't feel that way though. I don't think he left them. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad, but like, here's my question. We at least know Margot had him in her head, and we at least know that she came this far because we found the cassettes, and obviously she's seen these visions and memories, or whatever you want to call them. So like, why is he still not gone? I don't get it. I mean, I suppose no one came as close as we have because we were the ones who let Beatrice be at peace, finally.
I can't believe that thing is still here.
Spittoon. These
What
things
is
are
it?
disgusting.
It's for spitting chewing tobacco.
Yuck.
Ugh, that's gross.
I mean, the men in my family would do this, but cleaning these things, ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. I have cleaned my fair share of those.
Oh, this brings back memories.
I'm not sure I
shake,
care anymore.
Oh, come on. If I picked the wrong dang prompt, just blame me then. I don't feel the same way. Anything behind? Oh, we got more of these.
These again. And there's so many.
Yup.
This here's the source. Many came to get their bottles right here. If they didn't distill any whiskey themselves, that is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. More bottles.
Have you ever used one of these?
I never fired one, if that's what you mean.
There's definitely bullet holes in here, though, right? Oh, and there, too. Straight through, it looks like. That's interesting. An endless stream of questionable characters and unscrupulous behavior. Is this how he grew up? Is this what Josh had become? I don't think so. That is interesting, though, with the gunshots. Okay. Well, let's continue then. Definitely you can tell, and it's not... The atmosphere of the game has definitely changed as we've progressed. Of course, the time of day has changed, which I think is a nice feature, but just the scenery.
I don't know you anymore.
Yes, you do. I don't want to say anything.
Did you not love her?
What we just saw, I don't think that's what happened.
That's bull. Every vision has been true so far.
I didn't leave Nora. What if they were wrong?
What if you're wrong?
Alright, let's listen to this. I'm optimistic here.
21st of December 1944. My dear little Elphins. My sweet daughters. My thoughts are with you all the time. War was hard, but leaving you was harder. I thought I could return, but it turns out I'm too much of a coward. I can never say sorry enough. If only you could forgive me. I'm weaker than I've been. The days drift, and I can no longer help Josh. I failed. My one act of redemption, and I could not even do that. What will happen to the boy when I'm gone? I hate the idea of him here alone. You girls have family and loved ones. Josh has only me. I love all of you. I can't ever say that enough. You are the light and the joy of my life. And I'm so proud of you. So proud to be your father. your loving father.
I feel for him. Never thought I'd say it, but I do. I wish he had sent these letters, though. These girls never knew he cared.
I find that so interesting, and I was going to make a comment about that, is because this side story that we have going on, of course, it does involve Josh, but it's also telling its own complete story about this man who basically ran away from his children, and that he just never felt that he could return because, I mean, he was a coward. And so you feel sympathy for him, but in turn, you have to be like, well, what? Is there really a huge difference between his story and Josh's? And then you kind of have to go, well, if I feel sympathy for him...
Maybe you shouldn't have spent so much time at the Black Bell. You might have been saved from ruin.
I do kind of agree with that, but... I mean, I feel sympathy, but I'm optimistic about all of this, so... I have hope that things are gonna turn out. I'm mad at you. I feel like a fool.
You make me feel like a fool.
I understand that, Riley. But you need to know, I don't think I left my wife or my child. I'd remember if I did.
You didn't remember Nora, you said.
Is there a way to get up there? No. I don't think so. Is that a freaking, like, oh my, that's a vehicle. Why did I think that they didn't have vehicles here? I don't know why. Well, that's... Is there no way to get up there to these buildings, or are they just like... No? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to... I don't really want to intentionally miss something. Alright, well, I see this tree over here, so that's where we're gonna head.
Again?
I said, get out! Get out!
Please, Margot, wait.
Over and over in my head.
Don't go in there.
You're always there.
Let's go back. I can stop. I can be quiet as a mouse.
I'm never alone. Never, ever, not for one goddamn minute.
Oh, Margot, I can't. I wish I could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I just need to be alone for one.
Margot?
Josh? Josh, I can't move. I can't get out. Josh?
You have to calm down, okay?
Quicksand,
Just
right?
Breathe, Margot.
I'm stuck and... Help me! Josh! Help me! Please,
Oh
I
my
can't move.
god.
Margot. Somebody help!
I can't move! What? I'm scared. Don't leave me. Okay? Don't leave. Okay, Josh?
I'm right here. I'm always right here.
No! Did she die? Josh!
I don't...
Did she die, Josh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get her out.
Did you try?
You were there. You saw me try.
She died because of you. I need to get away from you. She was right. This isn't natural.
I don't have the same... oh my god. I don't agree with that. The whole thing is, I mean, he literally said that, like, if you step into... this quicksand, and it's not his fault.
Did she hang these?
Yes. To keep away ghosts.
Well, that didn't work.
Right? There's nothing I can do with the tree? Okay, I'm too afraid. I'm not stepping in the water. Okay, not doing that. Oh, it looks like there's a chair. It's been flung up over there. What is this?
Also to keep away ghosts.
They're wind chimes. She needed that soft tinkling of the shells when things got too much to bear.
It is really nice. It's a nice little sound effect.
Oh my goodness. That I want. To sit there, away from it all, and stare at the sea.
That's exactly what she did. And I would leave her be whenever she came here.
That's
Why
us.
don't you do that for me?
I don't know. I feel we're too close.
You are too close.
That's a really cool little setup, though. So you can kind of like untie it, lower it down, tie it off. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, is there something over here?
This was her place.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I promised to never come here. I was there, of course, but I kept quiet. In the back of her mind.
I would like that.
She didn't cope well. Not like you.
So that's kind of an interesting theory. So do you think that like the reason why she didn't cope very well is because they didn't bond? And I feel like Riley and Josh have bonded throughout this, like pretty well. I don't know. I'll look at this real quick. The ending is irreversible. She was beyond hope. Will he ever see how much he means to me? Little bits and pieces, things that are slow to, what does that say? I don't know, I've never seen that word before. Slowly driving you insane. These bottles won't save anyone's soul. That's terrifying. That is not a way I would want to die. Sell out.
So, diary, I think I'm done talking to you. Running out of tapes. And batteries. And there's always the waves to talk to. I love the quiet here. The peace without Josh. I don't know what to do about him. I can't help him. And he's always there. I find myself spending more and more time here. Too bad the tides won't allow me to set up camp here. I've been thinking, I want to go back. Home. I'm not sure how. I could row one of those boats, I guess. How the hell am I going to get off these islands? I didn't think this through, did I? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You gave me Seabrook, remember? You have to go. Get out! Get out! Bloody hell, Josh! Get the fuck out of my head!
Why didn't you?
Don't put the blame on me again.
Why didn't you leave? She was suffering because of you.
Kind of have to agree on that one. And I'm not sure why he didn't leave. But, like, the whole thing is, if you made a deal, like, he's not allowed, then freaking don't break that. That was her only moment of truth. Not moment of truth, wait, what? Moment of silence. Alright. Well, here's another one. New beginnings.
Little lamb, evening falls, the moon lights up the sky. Winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love at night. Rest in my arms and I'll keep you warm, keeping the wolves at bay. I'll stay by your side. Hush, little child, till night turns into day. Till night turns into day.
Margot.
It's
I
beautiful.
never meant for her. I wanted a different ending.
Cannot take it back.
I think he knows
Campfire.
that.
We'd sit here every night, singing songs or eating canned beans. She liked sleeping outside.
Another adventurer.
No, she was a runaway, always trying to get away.
From you.
That's her early work. She got a lot better after.
After what? You? I doubt that.
So hostile. The silent witness, loneliness, my sole companion. Though in the solemn hours, the silent witness accompanies me, a last remnant of these isles. I am losing my sanity, too much poison out of control, or is it that wretched soul the perfect match for me? The one with whom to console, better here than over there, in society's mortal coil, a vile sinful affair to flee, when coin corrupts the soul. Love keeps eluding me, damaged goods all that remains. The rainbow just a travesty, blood stains dully detained. My torment still endures, this spectra from the void. Intentions remain vaguely obscure, his path I must avoid. Alas, no matter how I try, the fiend is here to stay. Please rid me of this agony, for my wit is giving away. Damn. Little lamb, evening falls, the moon lights up the sky, winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love of mine. True, that's sad. Her story is just so sad. Okay. Is there something here? Oh, there is.
Carries jars.
Yep.
I almost had to force her to go back for those. Margot, that is. She'd sooner die than set foot in that cabin again.
It is pretty.
I loved to hear her play and sing. It was the only time she was truly at peace.
You should have shut up then and let her play.
Says our song can last forever. What am I clicking on?
How did you
Oh,
get
there
this
you go.
thing here?
Very.
Not many roads to drive on here.
Yeah, that's why she parked it here. And she ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Lara Crimson. She wanted to be like that singer so much.
Thinking fame would validate her?
But her music, Riley. You should have heard her play. It always got under my skin.
It was her skin, never yours.
September the 22nd, 1979. Dear Margot, I was so pleased to hear you like my music. I'd be nowhere without my fans. I don't usually write them personal letters, but I was moved by yours and thought I would respond. My music inspiration comes from my emotions. It sounds like you're going through something profound. Music has been my saving grace. And it can be yours too. Keep writing. It's not about being great, it's about trusting yourself and listening to that inner voice. I wish you the best of luck with life and your music. I will be performing at the Arden on October 19th. Hope to see you there. Bonnie Chance. Laura Crimson. And then look what happened to her. Ah!
She's so beautiful.
Wish she was here to hear you say that. She never believed it herself.
Okay, and we got a tape
The
recorder.
tape recorder. She liked talking to that thing more
Then talking to you. Did she really go to all of these concerts? This one made history. She was there. Pretty awesome.
Music was her life.
It's just sad though, because like she had such an amazing life, and she could have had an amazing career ahead of her, and it's just like, wait, what the heck is that? It's a very interesting photo, but it's like, you know, she went to all of these different places. I mean, she already had an amazing life, and it's like, what happened to everything? She just ended up on this island alone, running out of food. I mean, basically just dying very slowly, and mentally she was just wiped. Good gracious, it's horrible.
5 minutes of fame. What was she looking for?
Sense. She was looking to make sense for life. That's what she said.
Rocket Magazine, December 12, 1975. Go to any concert these days and you'll see a group of barely clad girls withering in front of the stage. To describe the girls as merely groupies would be a disservice. They've dedicated their lives to their favorite bands, following them from state to state. We're definitely the inspiration. I mean, sure, they like to get laid, but so do we. I mean, it's not all about sex. We are part of that creative energy, you know? And that's just totally rad, man. That's what it's all about, says groupie Margot Green, who has been traveling with the band Breathing Fire for the past 6 months. The band is just as appreciative of their superfans. They're so free, so at ease with themselves, says drummer Jay Elger. It's so cool how they can totally get our music, like really get it. That tells you the time era for sure. Well, alright. Guess that is it here. I guess we shall continue on. I got stuck in a plant.
She was lost.
And you knew it. And still you didn't leave her alone.
Don't you think I wanted to? I've tried.
Don't spin me that story about being stuck here.
It is the truth. The only truth.
I need answers. Clarity. We'll find it at the treehouse. We've got to.
Agreed. I mean, I'm not one for being pissed at him. I mean, I get it.
Can't do this anymore.
You can, Riley.
I don't know you. I may have imagined that I did, but I don't really.
You know me better than anyone.
I am talking to myself. I've lost my mind.
You're not crazy, Riley.
I don't think you are either. I just don't think that this is the time to be, you know, getting all upset and angry and thinking that you've lost your... Like, we just all need to take a big chill.
There! The treehouse!
Yes, that's it. It's still there. Our safe place.
Like, the fact of the matter is...
Callum knew more about where you went. Let's hope he left us some clues.
I'm sure he did. The fact of the matter is, though, everyone on this freaking island is dead, alright? You're the only one that is alive. And, like, you know, at least you have someone to talk to. Even though they might, you know, not be such a great person. You know?
This is us. We carved our names ourselves. It's still here. After all this time.
Oh, God. Where am I? Good God. I don't know where I am. What happened?
Callum,
Mom?
this feels ridiculous. Meeting in the middle of the night behind a child's playhouse.
Would you rather we meet in the open?
No, of course not. Do we have an agreement?
He's accepted the terms.
All of
She
them?
gave him money.
Josh and I are packed. He's leaving tonight, off to the mainland.
Neither my daughter nor anyone else on the island will hear from him again?
Once he's gone for good.
I'm just looking out for her. I wish him no harm. You can tell him that. Good. This is good.
So what
You
happened?
left them. You took the money.
No, Callum
You
did.
took her money. How could you?
Calm
No.
down.
Shut up. You promised. You promised you'd take care of us. We'd be together forever.
Wait, what?
We're going to raise our children in our home. You promised me.
What?
You said you loved me. I know you did.
What are you saying?
What?
It's you.
No, I'm not. No. I'm freaking out right now. What? How?
You know, I love you.
I'm not sure why, but
You make me so happy.
You left me.
I didn't. I swear. I could never.
Holy crap.
I know that you'd have to give up everything,
Josh, I'm not.
but I want
This
you.
is their house.
I want to be with you. I want to build you a home. Right here. We could raise a family. You and I.
What?
I'm asking you to marry me, Nora. To stay. Here. With me.
Yes. I want to be here with you.
We'll be together forever. Riley. Riley.
Leave me, Josh.
Listen.
Go away. I don't want you here. Go.
I can't do anything. It's just like, go through these memories.
I can't believe we're married.
You're stuck with me now. I will not go away. And I never did. I didn't go anywhere.
Then where were you? Because you weren't here.
Well, obviously he died. I mean,
Everywhere. For so long. Thinking you'd come back to us.
how can you be so mad at him? He's obviously a flipping ghost. Like, he's dead. And if he died on the mainland, then why would his ghost be on the freaking Rogue Islands?
It's okay. Shh. Hush now. He'll be here soon. I don't care what they say. Don't cry, my love. Daddy will come home.
I was right here. I've always been right here.
You lie!
I did say that he tried to reach out to Pixie.
Josh? Where did you go?
I fear you have to face reality, Mrs. Compton. He's not on the islands anymore. Maybe it's best to forget him, Miss Nora.
He's gone. He left you and your child.
Please come back to me.
Look for the missing.
It's all lies! No more. I just want to go home.
You are home.
The flip? Oh my god, do I have to make a choice? What is happening right now? I guess I'm supposed to go here. So that's where I'm gonna go. They didn't disappear, so... Love.
Hold this love of mine.
Okay. So I guess I can go to all of them. I thought I would have to pick one. I was gonna be like, oh no.
Winter's breath.
Hold this love of mine. Winter's breath.
And fairy dust.
I can't open my journal. Is that the song that she wrote? And fairy dust. Winter. Is that the song Margot wrote? That we heard on the tape?
The moon lights up the sky.
Holy shit.
I remember now, Riley. All of it.
Then tell me what happened, so I can make sense of all this.
I can only show you.
How?
Let me take you to where it all happened. Give me control.
Control over me?
I mean, they're gonna pick, I'm not sure I like that, or do I have a choice? I'm gonna say that.
Sure, I like that.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm with you.
So you want to take over the wheel? My head?
Just the wheel. The head is all yours.
And this will change everything?
It will set us both free.
I'm not sure I like this. I've lost control completely.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think this is
I'm
freaking
just
awesome.
Surrender, Riley, and you'll be fine.
I think it's beautiful you building that house.
Linden Breeze. That's what we named it. 3 beers, right over there, for my brother and my buddy. This is it, brother. We're getting out of here. I'm not going. What? I've told you before. I'm not leaving Nora. Tell me you're joking. You choose filthy rich vermin over me? Don't talk about my wife like that. I'm your brother. You are my brother, and I love you. But you can't ask me to betray Nora.
Calm down, lads. Here's your beers.
Don't shush me! You've no part in this. It's gonna be fine. We'll come find you later. I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I wouldn't be here without you. Damn right! And that's how you repay me? I'm going to be a father. Isn't that a miracle? A good father. And I want my little girl to have an Uncle Callum. We can do so much better. Not yet. It isn't the time yet. We can do better than Dad. We can do better on the mainland with this money in our pockets. Oh, there's no future here. You're wrong. The future's here. Only here. There's nothing but mud here.
He's your family. You belong together.
That's in his hands now.
He's your brother.
You loved me.
I did. Of course I did.
Then where did you go?
Am I not good enough anymore? I can't talk to you when you're like this, all fired up like that. You found your way into money? Is that it? You don't need me? You know that's not true.
Please, lads. We can put this straight.
These islands are gonna break us, and there's only one road out of here. I will never take it. I will never leave.
You hit me.
You're no better than Dad.
Callum hit you.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, he hurt you.
It doesn't matter. Focus now. This is what they never told you.
What?
You have to stop! Now! You're my little brother. I am! But you have to stop. This money will save us. It won't. It won't change a thing. I'm not going. You can't take this from me. I'm not leaving. You are going to leave with me. No!
Josh?
You will do as a... I am the oldest.
Josh!
I won't leave Nora ever.
I want her.
You need to see this.
You have to listen to me.
No, no, no! You have to see this, Riley!
I need to get...
Just a wee bit longer.
I can't breathe.
Soon! Just watch this!
Watch what?
I need you to understand.
What, that he killed you? I get it. Like, let us go.
Going to kill him.
I'm drowning. What? I need air.
What? You can't drown!
Josh!
Is she dead?
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Brother! Oh. Oh. What did you do?
I'm so sorry.
Brother! No, no! No, Josh! No! Come on!
My God, Josh. You never left.
I never left.
Holy crap, that actually scared me for a second there. Good gosh. I was like, oh, we're gonna
I'm okay.
die?
All mine again. I'm going to be okay.
We actually see our bodies?
It's just crazy. Josh?
And we actually see him. What? Oh my god, what is happening? Hello?
I can't bear to think what would have happened if...
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
I just wanted you to see that I'd always been right here.
I'm sorry I stopped believing.
Riley.
Nora. To you, I'm Nora. And I see you now.
I'm not ready to say goodbye to you.
You have to go, baby.
I know.
Nothing ever really ends. Isn't that what you said to our daughter?
Nothing really ever ends.
Bye,
Tell me your secrets and I'll tell you mine. Let us then weaken by making light. The deeper we keep it, the more it blinds. So let's hang 'em out to dry.
Alright, so I needed some time to process this game and the ending, so this is future me talking. Hello. So when I finished this game, I was in a state of half shock and half, what the hell just happened? So taking some time to let it all sink in, I have come to an understanding of the story, at least in my perspective. Now keep in mind this game has 4 different endings. After my first playthrough, I have since went through it another 3 times and I have achieved all 4 endings, each being somewhat similar yet drastically different at the same time, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense, but hopefully it will by the time I'm done. Keeping in mind that the choices you make in responding to Josh throughout affects what ending you may get, I think for the most part I chose nicer responses during my playthrough. The ending I received is "You Are Home," which ends in Josh moving on and Riley still living, but at peace. Now, massive spoilers for anyone not wanting to know the other endings. You better click away now. Give you 2 seconds. 2, 1, okay. So the other 3 endings are as follows. There's Eternal Love. This ends with Riley's death and both Josh and Riley as ghosts, but their souls are now at peace so they can move on together. There's Move On, which this ends with Riley still alive, however she is unable to find closure and sails away. The last one is Left Behind. This ending, in my opinion, is quite sad. It ends with Riley dying, however, she has not found the closure needed, so she must stay on the island as Josh moves on by himself. So, playing this game multiple times and seeing the different interactions that lead to these endings has given me so much more perspective into the characters and the stories behind them. As you have seen during this playthrough, we came across all different kinds of items and letters, pictures, audio tapes, etc. from all different eras. And every single story and person in this game is connected somehow And that in itself is so unique and is truly an eternal story. With that being said, let me get into my perspective on the ending. I view this whole game as an everlasting love story of two souls over many, many years. Josh, ever since his death, has remained on the island without the ability to reach out to his wife nor child. It's kind of a morbid thought, but he basically watched them grow old and pass away. Nora, on the other hand, I feel went through multiple stages, and at first she didn't really believe her husband could leave her. Then she kind of was sad, and then it kind of was denial, and then she kind of seemed to settle when like Pixie was younger on having a little hope that he would one day return. But I feel like more towards the later years of her life, she became somewhat hardened due to the hurt she felt, making her seem very defensive, angry, almost a bit vengeful when it came to the slightest hint of Josh possibly abandoning his family. With that being said, I'm going to get into a little bit of the lore here. I'm going to try not to go too crazy because man, do I love lore, and I will go off the deep end. But I had to do a little bit of some time dating here. And they're, as far as the characters of Nora, Scruff, Margot, and Riley, we know some of their birthdays and their death days. And I had to do the rest kind of guesstimating. So is it 100% accurate? No, but it's pretty dang close. At least that I think it is. So let's just imagine that Nora's soul has been reincarnated every 12 years. These people have all been brought to this island under different circumstances, but yet they share the same overwhelming feeling of not being whole, like they are looking for purpose or better yet a sense of self, all because the original caretaker of this soul, which was Nora, never found true peace and understanding. So playing through this game again, you can really tell that Riley's character has an old soul from the way she interprets and describes things, but she's obviously from the 21st century. You can also pick up on the remarks made by some of the other characters, especially Margot. So in one of her cassette tapes, she describes the overwhelming taste for Terrence's Christmas pudding, even though she's never had Christmas pudding. Let alone, she's not old enough, nor was she even on the island when Terrence was alive. So these all of these hints lead to the true story of these characters being Nora all along. Also, I'm pretty dang certain that Josh knew deep down the whole time, because there was a comment at one point where Josh said, "You know me better than anyone." And there's also something I want to touch on too, which there was such a natural and familiar flow of their conversations. And I think at one point he calls Riley honey. Once again, makes sense now. But all of these small details in this game, they all hint to the deeper meaning, but you really can't appreciate them until you play it a second round, knowing how it ends. And that's what I kind of found myself doing each time I played through it. There was always something I'd hear or that I'd read that now take on a completely different meaning and understanding. So as far as Scruff, Margot, and Riley, there seems to be these different interpretations of their time with Josh's ghost. Scruff seems persistent in helping him, and in my honest opinion, it's because he relates to the whole abandonment aspect with his own children. Margot, I feel, was not as open, but still willing to help. Let's say she was guarded, and by the time she died, she fully was not at all happy with Josh. Don't really blame her. She wanted him gone, and she felt like she was losing not just her mind, but pretty much every sense of being. And then Riley came into it with pretty trusting and openness, at least in this playthrough. Josh did help her anchor her boat safely, so I mean that right away puts them on pretty good terms. And then much later in the game, she does become quite defensive and angry when learning about Josh's said abandonment, which once again, makes total sense. But I had to kind of ask myself, why out of these three people was Riley finally able to help Josh? And I would like to believe that she was finally ready, or should I say the soul was finally ready and open to understanding and forgiving. I think the soul grew and matured when living the lives of these individuals. I mean, isn't that what we're meant to do here? We're meant to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually as we live through life. And I know it's a little philosophical, but that's basically my takeaway from this game. As far as the ending I received in this playthrough, I believe it to be the best ending. Some might disagree in thinking that Riley, aka Nora, and Josh should have walked away together. But in order for that to have happened, Riley would have had to die. And I like thinking that Josh and Nora are both at peace now, but there was honestly no reason for Riley to have died in that moment. I kind of feel like it's a waste of a life. Riley had dreams of going on adventures, and she has every right to continue striving to follow those. And two, I know she mentioned not having a great relationship with her family, but if she was to have died on that island, how is that any better than Josh's story of leaving loved ones without answers to where or what happened to them? Just kind of food for thought on that one. But, you know, I personally am happy with the thought that Riley, aka Nora, will live out her life, create a legacy, and when she passes, that's when she'll be with Josh. And I'm 100% happy with that. My goodness, I think I have rambled on long enough. So many details cut short. This is a wonderful game, guys, point blank. It's full of lore, and if you like getting sucked into all the lore you can, then this game is definitely for you. I most definitely did not find everything to be found during my playthrough, but hey, that gives you guys more reason to play it for yourself. See what else you can find and what ending you get. I do want to mention one other thing, and I kind of feel obligated to, and that's the soundtrack. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack. I am in love with it. There's, like, every song fits perfectly with the mood of the scene, just even the background music. And let me tell you, that ending song, oh boy, it gave me such chills. Still does. It's fantastic. But I think by now you should know for sure how much that I enjoyed this game. Please go check it out for yourself. Let me know if you do. But yeah, I better end it off here because, man, I can ramble on for a lot longer. Alright, well, I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye!